Damn. That's no joke.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Thinking We're Up. Redo it.
Yeah, redo it. 100%.
Roll with it.
100%. Yeah, roll with it.
That's good. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Thinking with a Pump, where we get a pump and we're able to think more clearly. My name is Brody Falgouz, your co-host. I'm going to throw it over, let my other co-host introduce himself and our special guest.
Luke Ellsman. What's going on, guys? We're here with Ilya, owner and CEO of Xeela Fitness.
Zela.
Xeela Fitness.
Yep.
Sorry, I scuffed that every time, but it's not intentional, man. It's not.
I know. It is a hard name to pronounce.
And last name. Introduce yourself. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah, Fedorovich. Ilya Fedorovich.
Ilya Fedorovich.
Fedorovich.
Okay, now I feel like I'm not trying to do that to you, dude.
No, that's cool.
Hell yeah. No, we're super excited to have you on, man.
Thank you.
This is like huge for us.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be your very first guest.
You don't get a lot of us.
Yeah, you're pretty special. Yeah. But going into that last name, man, that's an interesting last name. So tell us where you're from.
Going into that last name, it's fucking weird.
Yeah. So obviously, we're not used to that. That's why we can't pronounce it. Where are you from?
So I was born in Belarus. And it's derived from Russian last name. So my first language was Russian. I was born in Belarus. My dad was born in Belarus, and my mom was born in Russia. So.
And then where's Belarus?
Belarus is right next to Poland.
Okay.
Right next. So it's a very small country, known for its potatoes.
Potatoes.
But,
okay. Nice.
We got the best
we appreciate you guys over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we actually supply all the In-N-Out potatoes.
Oh, really?
No,
that's interesting.
No,
we got another comedian here, man.
How long did you stay there? When did you end up moving?
I was born there, then I moved when I was 3. So I'm very much so Americanized,
right? Yeah.
And pretty much born here. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick, man. So when did you move here? What age?
3. I was 3.
Oh, that's what he said.
Yeah. 3. Okay. I moved to Chicago first, and then I lived there pretty much my entire life up until I was 25, and then I moved out to LA when I was 25.
Sweet, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So a little bit about your background. You were a plumber, correct?
Yes. You did your research.
Yeah.
We did a little digging.
Yeah, I was. Coming out of high school, I had kind of 2 options. Option 1 was to pursue a college career, or not a career, but a college degree, and my second option was to join my dad with his plumbing company. And at the time, I was just super, just like, I fucking hate school. I don't want to do this. Like, I want to do something that involves a business. And, at the time, it was my only opportunity, the plumbing business. So I dropped out of community college, and I went to go join my dad. And from there, I just kind of learned everything from the ground up. And it was a kind of a sink or swim situation where you don't know what the fuck you're doing because you're, 18 years old, and you're getting thrown in with, 40-year-old, 50-year-old dudes. And it was interesting for sure. But I learned everything there. I was there for 7 years. So everything from actually knowing how to do the plumbing to running a business to hiring people. I mean, it was a crazy time.
Wow, that's good. That's good. So that kind of got you a little bit of insight on what to expect, because you have 2 businesses right now.
So I have Zela, and then I have Doughbriks. So my best friend David Doubrik and I launched a pizzeria in 2022. So yeah, those 2.
That's awesome. Yeah. So how was working at the blue collar? I know you were working with your dad. Did you always want more? Did you hate working blue collar and you always wanted to get out of there?
Dude.
Yeah.
Nothing against blue collar people. I think they are the hardest working people. But I joined plumbing because I had to, not because I wanted to. And, knock on wood, that business keeps growing forever. And it literally saved me. We were very, very, in a very, very bad spot. I don't want to say poor, but we were in a very bad spot, to a point where we couldn't pay our utilities. We had no money. And so, it's just it saved my life. And
that's what a sink or
swim. Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. But no, I liked learning about business. I didn't like learning about the plumbing business specifically. Right. And again, I had to do it at the time. So, but it's one of those things where it's it really made me like my skin a lot thicker.
Right.
Because I've been through some bullshit with that company, you know, and just like learning how to do things and messing up on my own. And yeah, not something that I love to do, but it taught me a lot.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
no, I definitely could relate a little bit. I mean, I did HVAC for a while.
Oh, no shit. We have an
Yeah.
HVAC department right now, actually.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
What'd you do? Like furnaces or maintenance, or did you do?
I didn't work on the units.
Okay.
I did the actual I hanged the duct work and did all like the square duct, spiral, and I did all that in like industrial size stuff.
Oh,
in,
nice.
Like commercial buildings.
How'd you like it?
You know, it starts out like interesting. You're brand new to it, so it's kind of like, you find the fun in it,
Right.
And I'm a guy, so it was fun doing like getting on the lifts and doing some sketchy stuff, You know what I'm talking about?
Of course.
But like it gets to a point where it's like, yo, what am I doing, man? It's like you're deadbeat. It's early as hell. You're working with dangerous stuff, and like that's why I agree with you when it comes to like I have like some of the utmost respect for like these blue collar guys because they work their ass off. Like they really do. And like overtime and like, know.
It's a lifestyle.
100%.
It really is. It's like almost like being like a fireman or like a police officer. It's like you're always on call, you know? Like some shit goes down, you got to get up. You're up early as fuck. It's a commitment. It's a lifestyle and you got to love it,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%.
I think that's something we all can relate to because I was the same way. I used to work in a grain plant. You have plants.
Oh, wow.
Where you were from, Chicago? You know what a plant?
Yeah.
So basically what I did, I put grain, I worked the pipes and put them in the boats. Anyway, that was 12-hour, 60 to 72 hours a week. And the only thing I could think of was the gym and how do I get out of here?
Yeah.
And that's what, like you said, got you thick skin. And that's what really pushed me, put my back against the wall where I was like, I can't keep doing this. Working along 40, 50-year-olds that have been been doing the same job for 30 years.
Yeah.
And all they do is complain about their life. And I was like, that cannot be me.
that.
It was kind of like a wake up call. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
Exactly. It kind of put you in that position where it's like, all right, like it's either this or you're going to make something, like you have to make this shit work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, did you have that moment where you're just like, damn, this could either be the rest of my life or I'm going to do what like,
the thing is like, I was in a little bit of a different situation because I was the business owner, right? So like I wasn't going on jobs anymore. So I could have stayed there and could have made an amazing career out of it. I just didn't want to.
Right.
Simple as that. I could have made a lot of money there. I just didn't want to do that. That's not what I was passionate about. What I was passionate about was fitness.
Right.
And I think it's as simple as that. It's like you just fucking do what you're passionate about.
You know what you want.
Yeah.
Like, and like, it would eat at you, I'm assuming, right?
For sure.
It's just like you're not doing what you're like supposed to be doing.
It's such like it's such a crazy situation to be in because you're like, you tell yourself, you're like, I know I want out, but why the fuck am I not getting out?
Right.
And I feel like a lot of people don't have, like, something isn't pushing them enough, or like they feel too content or whatever to just get out of whatever situation they're in. And for whatever reason, I was pushed out, and I was like, thank God I was pushed out. Whether it was by my friends or by my own like mind. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people like get stuck in that and they don't realize like, no, you can literally just walk out and leave. Like that's how it works.
Right. And how is that transitioning from, how is that because you had to leave your dad, right? Because you were
so hard, dude.
Yeah. I can imagine.
So hard. I mean, like my dad taught me everything, and we've been through some tough shit together, my dad and I, for real.
I can imagine.
For real, some tough shit. And it was very hard. And like, I remember I used to talk to him every day because we worked together, and like it wasn't a perfect relationship. Like we'd scream at each other and
of course,
but excuse me. But now it's like we talk once a week, if that.
Right.
And it was hard, man. But I know, just like anything else, you get used to it.
Like you felt guilty, you think? Like
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That probably ate at you, man. That's hard.
For sure. Because like the thing is, my dad's like in that same situation I was just telling you about. Like, yeah, he's a business owner, he makes money, whatever. But like, do I think he's happy doing what he's doing? I don't think so.
He has to grind every day.
Yeah, it's a fucking grind, dude. And like, just some people know how to like get themselves out of it, and some people just don't. And I just don't think he's realized that. And he's that age now where it's like, well, now what am I gonna fucking do? Am I gonna go start a new career? And like, the answer is, yeah. Go start a new career. You know what I mean? But it's not that easy.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? And so, yeah, I definitely felt so guilty. And like, there'd be times where I'm like, damn, like I'm doing all this shit, all this crazy shit in LA now. And my dad's back home running his plumbing company.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I sound like I'm shitting on the company because I'm really not. It's like, it's an amazing business and it brings money and like food on the table, whatever. But like, it's just, yeah. He like lives through me now.
Right.
You know?
No, I totally get what you're saying. And it's like, I felt the same way when I even just left my company. Like I wasn't related to nobody and I felt guilty.
Yeah.
Like when I had the day, I was like, damn, because like, you know, I was like a very useful, helper.
Yeah.
And yeah, like even there, I was like tough because you build like, you know, build strong bonds with a lot of the guys there. And you go through a lot of tough times. So you yell at each other, you get it, and you get frustrated. A lot of the times it's like super hot and you go through a lot with that person. So I can imagine it's probably like 100 times for you.
Yeah. But that's life, man. You know, you just gotta you gotta do what is best for yourself at the end of the day.
That's awesome. Making out of the mud like that.
Yeah.
But just kind of give the audience a little bit of background in case they don't know you. What brought you here? What was the opportunity? Like, I'm going to move to LA. I'm going to make this decision to leave the business.
So, my best friend, again, like I mentioned before, David, he lived here for, I think, 6 years prior to me moving here. 5 or 6 years prior to me moving here. And he was the one that was like, dude, you got to come out here. Like, just move out here.
Right.
And he probably did that for like 3 years. And I visit him all the time. Just like, I remember one time I visited like 4 times in a month. Like, I'm not joking, like back-to-back flights every weekend. Just, yeah.
Yeah.
And finally I was like, I think I just have an opportunity out there in LA. I'm just going to take it, you know? I'm just going to take it. You know, so hard because, again, going back to like the whole content thing and like what you have now, but like, is it really what's making you happy?
Right.
You got to fucking weigh that out. Think about it.
Yeah.
And I did weigh it out. And for some reason, like I just did it. I moved out.
The self-conflict, man. You know, when you're just back and forth in your own head.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of know that feeling. And you said you did it for 3 years. So it's like, damn, you know?
Yeah, it's tough.
But those are like, I don't know, when I see, like, that's like the universe calling. You know what I mean? Like, moments like that where it's not like you just jumped on it first time, right? Like, you kind of, like, felt it out. Like, I'm going to keep visiting him. And then you realize, like, oh, this could be something, this kind of lifestyle, I can make something happen. Like, I can make something for myself, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you got to believe in yourself, too.
Tom Hardy has a quote. I forgot what it was, but it was something along the lines of, like, you have to sometimes cut a piece of yourself off to be able to grow. You know?
I like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you just have to fucking let go sometimes to be able to move past. Like, almost taking a step back to take a step forward.
Right.
To take 2 steps forward.
Sometimes
Like
you got to
that.
put yourself in that uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
Always.
I knew when I was working, so 9 to 5, when I was working 12 hours, I was comfortable because I knew I had a job and everything. And then I went full-time social media. It was a lot more stress because I didn't know how long this will last.
Yep.
And it's like you got to grind every day, but it's a different type of grind. You're doing what you love. So, I don't know.
No one's holding yourself accountable except for you, too.
That's the thing,
You know,
right?
like,
You don't have anybody telling you what to do. If you wake up and you don't want to do anything, you don't have to. But at the same time, that's what's going to cause you to fail.
Yeah.
But
It's very different. Very different.
absolutely.
I mean, yeah, you guys are entrepreneurs at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Very true.
something like that.
But
Something like that.
yeah, so you're going in, so you got 2 businesses. Let's talk about the Zela app.
Yeah.
Right? What made you want to start that?
Man, that's a good question. Well, I think so first off, so the audience understands, at Zela we sell supplements, right? So we do protein, pre-workout, and I think that's all great. But at the end of the day, it's like we do these transformations and we try to change people's lives. And I don't think supplements do that, right? I think that just like the name says, it's a supplement to what you're doing in the gym or how you're changing your life. And so I think what the app provides is that clarity of like, what do I do in the gym? What do I eat at home? How much of that do I eat? How many times a week do I work out? You know, what do I do to hit my goals? Supplements are not that. Right. They're amazing. Like they're great for that. You need them in order to achieve your goals, but that's not the main part that's going to change your life. So I wanted to create an app that's just that, is to change people's lives. I say it's a transformation app. If you want to transform yourself, if you want to transform your body and just look like a completely different person, then all you got to do is follow exactly what the app tells you.
Absolutely. Correct me if I'm wrong. You had your friends do their own transformations, correct?
Yeah. Well, so not the reason. When we launched Zela, the marketing angle that I took was I'm going to transform my friend John from my hometown, and he lost 50 pounds. So he went from like 220 to about, I think 170,
Insane.
165.
That is nuts.
Looked ripped. Yeah, just completely ripped. People's like minds were blown, and I was like, "Yep, that's Zela right there." You know, and people are like, "Well, what's Zela?"
Yeah.
So they look it up, and it's supplements. Like, okay, so if I take this, I'm going to be able to, you know. So that's kind of the marketing angle. But then at the same time, I always say, I'm like, I have no clue why people buy our stuff because I don't advertise the product ever.
Right.
I only advertise the transformations. Like I use emotional marketing to be able to connect with the audience to be like, you want this? Okay, well, you got to be part of the brand.
Right.
How do you be part of the brand? You buy the supplements, you buy the merch, whatever. And I think the app is like it bridges the gap between knowing what you want and it telling you to do what you need to do to be able to reach the goal.
Yeah, a lot of people need that. Just like even if they're like capable of going to the gym and all that stuff, like some people just need that. Like I need someone to tell me what to do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like they can do it. They've done it before, but sometimes, you know, it's like I want to see it. Like what I'm supposed to. I want them to tell me.
Yeah,
and some people just need that.
And like
that's good though. That's good.
A lot of apps. And I know it's because I've obviously downloaded every single one on the market. You just go in and it's just like a library of shit. And you're like, what is this? Like, how do I combine this with my food? Like, what exercise do I do? What program do I follow? Nothing is personalized or catered to you, to what you want to go, to what you want to do.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's what I like meticulously made sure that the Zela app did that. Is it's personalized to you. It tells you exactly what to do, exactly what to eat every single day. And, you know, it's proven that it's worked based on our transformations that we do. It's strictly a playbook that we now share with the public.
And you think that was like the common denominator that you found within these fitness apps was like everything's just kind of a huge cluster?
It just lacks clarity.
Right.
You know, like people are already confused. You know, it's like
that's true.
And then you give them an app that like they got no idea where to go, what to do, and it's like you can't expect them to stay on or to like your company because it's like, what do I like? Here's the thing. I'll tell you this: people that really want it, like I'm saying, really, really want it, will figure it out regardless.
Right.
But most people don't really want it.
Yeah. Right.
So my goal is to lessen the barrier, right? To create a smaller barrier of entry for those people that don't really want it and to motivate them to want it more because now it's easier for them to understand, right? That's my goal.
Yeah.
And that's what I did with the app. I made sure, again, that users go in and it's like anybody, no matter what skill set, no matter what level of expertise you have, you'll be able to understand the app.
Genius.
Awesome.
Genius.
Yeah,
Because no one wants to learn anything anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
no, they really
honest,
don't. Yeah.
People just want to kind of like just get their hand held through this stuff. You
Exactly.
know?
Yeah.
So,
no, and I felt that.
Yeah.
So that's why I sat down. I was like, okay, if I'm a consumer, if I'm a user, how do I enter an app and I'm like, it's so fucking dumbed down that you just can't mess it up. And if you do, that's on you. That's not on me at this point.
That's why I got an iPhone, man. See,
exactly.
like Android versus iPhone. Like Android, I'm like, what the hell are you supposed to like? How do I even find a pic? How do I find a camera?
It's just like it's user experience. That's why iPhone is so amazing because it's so easy to use.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%. That's like
Same
the first thing I
concept.
think of with that. Like you just want to be able to everything just right in front of you. It's laid out, labeled. That's like the best thing you have done.
Yeah.
I think it's
I don't know
sick.
if I had told you guys this. A thing that we're developing, a technology that we're developing for the app is food scanning. So like, you know how right now you have to weigh everything out on a plate? We're developing technology where you can actually scan your plate and take a photo of it, and it'll be able to tell you your calories and your macros based on the photo.
No way.
We're in the future.
Yeah, we are in the future, man. It's through machine learning and artificial intelligence.
Crazy.
It's possible. It's going to take a few years,
right?
But there's already betas out there of a phone being able to recognize what the food is, just not accurately telling you what the calories are. But that's my goal, is to be able to tell you what the calories are. And that's another thing, like going back to the barrier of entry. People don't want to weigh their food. If people don't want to weigh their food, they don't know how many calories they're taking during the day, right?
Right.
And like, for people that are novice, and that are new, they need to know that. You know what I mean? They need to get accustomed to understanding what their food intake should be. But how do you do that if you have to fucking weigh your rice on a scale?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so barbaric almost. And so I think the next step in the evolution of that is food scanning.
Yeah. Everything's about conveniency. So that would change the game, because some people don't want to, weigh out their rice. They rather just pop a cup of minute rice in there because it has the calories. It has exactly what you're eating. But, they don't want to go with the raw products.
Yep.
Like, they rather have frozen chicken breast rather than, like frozen processed packaged chicken breast rather than, raw chicken breast, just for conveniency purposes. So absolutely, just taking a picture of it. I've never even heard of that. They were in like the beta steps of that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That would change the game for sure.
AI is powerful, man. It's very,
True.
very powerful.
Taking over fast.
Scary too.
Right.
Yeah, I want it to be like as fast as like a Face ID. Like, you scan someone, it's like right there. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's awesome.
That's legit. I mean, that's next level though.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what really like differentiates us is creating that new technology that nobody else has and implementing it to the already very user-friendly app.
Yeah. That's how I used to see. You got to do something
different.
That's not already out there that everyone's doing. And that I've never even heard of that. So I didn't even know that's you could do that. So that's insane.
Yeah. No.
But
I'll tell you this. If you can think of pretty much anything, most likely it's possible.
that's true.
I'm serious. Like, think about anything. Like, think about fucking, I mean, aside from breathing in space, which probably actually is going to be possible in the future.
Yeah,
If
you
it's
like
real.
take a tablet or something, and all of a sudden you don't need air.
Anything is, if
Yeah.
you think of it, like, at some point it's going to be possible. It's just a matter of, can you invent it now or can you not invent it now?
Right, like
You know?
resources and
Yeah, it's like,
shit and
but
whatnot.
you think of it, most likely it's possible. There's a way to do it. There's a lot of smart people in the world.
I mean, that's why we're running out of things to think of that's already not done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Otherwise, we'd be inventing things left and right,
Yeah.
True.
or at least having ideas.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Trying to, get new technology like that. So y'all got supplements and y'all got the app. What is your end goal? Like, where would you like to be, say, 5 years from now with the company?
That's a great question. I want to be a fitness conglomerate, and what I mean by that is, like, I don't want to be this like greedy, money hungry, power hungry fitness brand.
Respect.
I want to be a brand that caters to a wide array of services, right? So, body fat scanning, AI food scanning, like we just talked about, fitness app, supplements, clothing, a lot of gyms. I cannot wait to open a gym.
Right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Cannot wait to open a gym. I want it to be everywhere. Like, I want to be the next. I know it sounds like crazy coming out of my mouth because people usually that talk like this don't succeed, but I want to be like the next Nike, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's the reason that I'm doing it. You know, there is no other reason.
Yeah.
That's my goal. So.
I mean, why would you sell yourself short, you know? Like, I want to be the next, I don't know, like something
Yeah.
lowballing yourself. Like, dude, be the best.
It's just,
You know what I
it just sounds silly because, like, people are like, oh, Nike. Like, but, like, somebody did it.
I mean,
You know
it
what
always
I mean?
sounds silly
They
until it's
did it.
done, man.
Yeah,
True.
exactly. Yeah.
It's always how it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So your other business is kind of almost the opposite of
Yeah.
what you do.
Yeah, that's funny.
It is.
Doughbriks.
Yeah.
What made you want to do that or go into it with? Because you're in it with David, correct?
Yeah. David and myself.
So what made you want to go that route? Was it just a collective thing or?
Was it just for fun? Do you think the idea just came from fun,
I
realistically?
mean, originally the idea, it wasn't my idea. It was actually David's old manager. His name's Jack. It was his idea. And at the time, he had a lot of things going on, like a lot of different verticals in terms of business. And pizza was one of them. And I told him, I'm like, look, let me open it. Because I know how to run a business. I know how to open a business. Let me open it for you. And, a year and a half later, and we did. We opened it.
So, And you got the pleasure of trying that, correct?
Who, me? I did try it.
I heard there's some beef going on because you went without him.
Yeah, no, that's messed up.
Oh, yeah.
Like you
I was here
had to
before
go
him,
the
though.
first night. The first night you get in here, you had to go.
Listen, I was being a tourist, man. I was trying out different bars, and we ended up, it hit the spot for the time being, man, especially because I was hungry.
So you liked it?
I did enjoy it. I did
What
enjoy it
slice
realistically.
did you have?
A plain slice and a pepperoni.
What'd you think of the pepperoni?
Better than the plain. For more flavor. Yeah. I mean, so I don't eat all the pepperoni. Like I'll take some off, just leave the pepperoni residue on it. Cause like, I don't know.
So you get the pepperoni pizza, but you take all the pepperonis off.
I didn't say all of them. I said I take some. I take some because otherwise
he's the protein too. He's taking the protein. Are you kidding me?
Minimal protein.
I got the buffalo
pepperoni,
chicken, but I asked
protein.
for no buffalo or chicken.
No, buffalo never. No, I won't eat pep. I'm a plain guy, dude. I don't eat anything with like.
Are you a picky eater?
Yeah. Are you not?
Nah,
you're not
dude.
from around here, so you don't even.
No,
there's no way. You'll probably eat anything, right?
I'll fucking eat anything.
Yeah, you
Straight
seem like
up.
the type. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll eat anything. I don't care.
I wish I could. I really do. Like I'm like kind of envious of people that can kind of just look at something that has like all this different condiments on it. It looks pretty. I would never touch it, but I'm jealous of people that can just bite into like a nice, like greasy burger with all the toppings in the world. And I'm like,
I mean, to each their own.
yeah. I mean, I say I'm jealous, but I don't know if I am. Like I don't really care.
Right.
Like, it looks cool though. Like I wish I could do it sometimes, and it's like, no, I got to make a lot of, adjustments to that order.
Do y'all
Every time.
do y'all have a big like night crowd? Because aren't y'all along like by
Super,
bars?
yeah. It's like it's all night people, nighttime. Yeah, after
Right.
clubs, after bars. We're open late. We're open till 3.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense because I think I went around like 2.
Yeah, there you go.
What's up? Oh, I want to ask you your honest opinion on your own pizza. Say Dave Portnoy pulls up to your spot. You think he's gonna give a good review?
No, because he actually already gave a review.
Really?
Yeah. We had a pretty bad rating. We had a 6.4. But like nothing against Dave Portnoy, obviously, but
Right.
it's like it's one opinion. I know he's tried a lot of pizza, but it's like I still feel like there was a stigma behind like it being a YouTuber's brand and
Right.
him coming with like a preconceived opinion.
Right.
That's what I think. I don't know if it's true or not. I also think he tried it on the front end of our opening where like we were super slammed. Our staff was very untrained. And now the pizza's much, much different. And also it's not his style. Like he likes to thin. Ours is the doughy,
Right.
fluffy, thick. And like it's kind of fucked up. A lot of people discount Doughbriks pizza, and it's really sad because we actually work really, really hard on it. It's not an overnight cash grab. We spent a lot of time developing the recipe with professional chefs. Did over like 30 tastings. I mean, it was a process, and the pizza's made over 3 days. It takes 3. It's not frozen. Everything's made fresh every single day. It takes 2 days to make the dough and then another day to make the actual pizza. So it's like it's a 3-day process, and people don't realize that. They come in, they're like, "Oh, these guys are like making a ton of money, and like this dough is frozen." But like that's not the case at all.
Dude, the food industry is hard, man.
No, it's very hard. It's very hard, and that's why it's like more of a reason why it's kind
Yeah.
of sad that people discount us because it's like a YouTuber's brand, but it's like but
Is that what people say? So it's
they're like
oh,
it's another YouTuber's brand, like
Right.
a Mr. Beast burger or whatever. But it's like that's not the case at all. It's
Yeah, I
like
can see that.
we spent a lot of time on this and meticulously made sure that it was good.
Yeah.
So
100%. Yeah, I mean David Portnoy, whatever his name is. He's on the East Coast, dude. East Coast versus West Coast, totally different water, totally different dough. I'll let you finish coughing.
Right.
We're gonna cut that out, pretend like it never happened. No, I'm kidding. He's East Coast versus West Coast. I mean, it's night and day different.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you could make East Coast pizza on the West. I don't even think you could, just because of the water and the dough. It's just different. But that's all he tries, pretty much, right? Like, I mean, I don't watch him like religiously. I'm just saying, like,
I believe he has a very specific type, like with his crust and how it's cooked and everything.
It's just his personal
but It's
opinion.
personal preference, but he's labeled as the pizza critic, the pizza critic.
I think that's unfair.
All right, because everybody's different. But I will go there if y'all allow me, because we're all traveling together. But if y'all want to go back, I'll give you my honest opinion because I'm from Louisiana, so we don't have any style of pizza. I have Domino's,
Very unbiased.
Papa John's, and Pizza Hut. So
Yeah, I mean, my unbiased opinion is it's good. It's
Yeah.
good pizza. Like,
would you rate it? Honestly,
I mean, I would rate it like a like an 8.2, maybe an 8.
Okay. That's honest. That's fair.
It's like
That's good.
there's the thing is like there's days where I'm like, this is the best pizza I've ever had in my entire life, but then there's days I'm like, I don't know, I like it, but I don't know if I love it. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. Because that's just pizza in general. You hit the pizzeria at a certain time, and
For
it's just
sure.
like whatever, and you can get some shitty pizza. Like even in Jersey, dude, where it's born.
Yeah.
I don't know where it was born, but Italy, maybe, probably, but whatever. Yeah, you can have a bad slice.
The first pizzeria was in New Haven. So.
I don't know what that is.
Where's that?
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Gotcha.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, the first pizza ever.
First pizzeria in the U.S.
Oh, pizzeria in the U.S. Okay.
New Haven,
Fun
Connecticut.
fact, you learn something new.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Forgot the name, but.
To kind of hop back on the fitness trend, we're gonna ask you a very popular question: natty or not?
Sorry,
Veins.
before you continue, it's funny. My friend John thinks everybody's on steroids.
Really?
And I think he's here. Hold on a second. John! John!
You want to get his judgment? See if he
in
thinks
person
we're...
natty or not? I love this.
I guess whatever he says goes.
You guys got. Can you pull up your Instagrams?
Yeah.
I want you to show him the photos.
Gotta pull out my best one.
John? Yeah.
I'm trying to find the most shredded pic.
He's so funny, dude. I'm not even joking. I'll send him anybody. He'll be like, yeah, he's on steroids.
Steroids.
How do you know, motherfucker?
Just like,
How
yeah.
do you know?
No,
You know?
he's like that kind of guy.
Yeah,
just like
he
doesn't
thinks,
believe nothing.
dude, he thought I was on fucking steroids.
Yeah.
Like, he thinks everybody is.
Shit, then he probably thinks I'm on steroids or something.
Yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
He's gonna come out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, let's see if I can find a good picture.
So good.
Oh, I got a good one. I think that one just looks sketch.
You don't even look that big in that one.
I'm just showing the camera. I look kind of
You
yoked in
should
that
do
one.
one shirtless.
If sure,
can't.
okay.
Yeah.
If he's shredded, he's on steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If he's got a shirt off, he's on steroids.
Do you think that one?
Yes.
Let me see.
That's freaky, man. That's freaky. Yeah.
That was
amazing. That's amazing.
It's funny because I got lean specifically for that trip.
Maybe this one for me. Is that good?
Yeah.
You hesitated.
Your chest is nuts.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll take it. Cool. I have it up for him.
Like just the
Johnny
your
boy!
chest sticking out like that.
Oh, like the hang. I
Yeah.
love that.
I can't wait to see what he says.
How do you get in? Or are you just there the whole time?
I think he's been there. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
How many rooms you have? Like
So that's John's. That's come on.
That's good.
You didn't know we're out here
Come
this
on.
entire time?
Oh wow, yeah. I heard you guys. I was like, oh, sounded like a knock.
young LA. I like the pants.
Oh, thank you.
He's a young LA fan. Can you come here into the camera real quick? Okay, so these are my new friends. Okay,
I'm Luke.
They
I think I've seen you around somewhere.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, I love that.
He's looking at you, not me. I guess I'm. I gotta get better, man.
I've seen you both.
Yeah. Don't get a lie.
So they are obviously super into fitness,
Okay.
and we were just debating on. We were just talking about steroids,
Oh, okay.
and I want your opinion on what you think they are, natty or not. And they're gonna show you photos of them shirtless. Okay, and
Not
then
at
you'll
peak
give
right
your
now.
honest opinion on whether or not you think they're on steroids,
Okay.
like as if they weren't here. Okay,
No,
Yeah.
but your honest
Okay.
opinion, though.
I
honestly.
mean, I've seen them though online.
Okay, so do you think that?
Right.
Okay, so you know what they look like?
Yeah.
Okay, so steroids or not?
No.
Really?
You don't have to lie because we're in person. This is
Yeah.
an in-person natty or
Because
not.
if
You
they
never
were in
see
person,
it.
you'd be like, they're on steroids for sure, dude.
No.
Yeah, it's like that shit backfired on you. You're like, he's definitely gonna say steroids.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm kind of like disappointed.
Why do you say that?
Because look at them, bro. I mean, their heads look normal compared to the rest of their body. All right, they don't look like mass maniacs. And look at their forms. Their forms are like.
Oh
not
damn!
insane.
You guys are getting roasted, bro.
Yeah, actually. So he's on. So he's on, and we're on.
Ilya?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like at one point, I swear you fucking thought I was on steroids.
No, dude. I was like, oh yeah, like I had no idea before because like, dude, my mind was like, oh yeah, everyone, dude, you look really good though. That was like the first time.
You
that
see
I
what I'm saying?
seen
Okay.
in person.
So you're going with natty.
Ah, yeah, I'm gonna go with natty.
But that's not a compliment, though.
I know, it really isn't. I don't think
That
they
is
could
a
have.
compliment. I mean, you guys look amazing.
Oh, I
I think
appreciate that.
it
but-
is a compliment though,
So
because
when someone says natty,
shit.
like to us, it's like, oh, you're small. which is okay.
No.
You're
it's
good.
okay.
We
You
appreciate that.
fucked
That's
up,
awesome.
John. You should have said
My
steroids.
bad, my bad. You guys are definitely on steroids, man.
Yeah.
Your nutsack up there, bro. Up
Yeah,
there.
no, it's non-existent, bro. It's dissolved.
Yeah, I think that's one thing. Steroids ages people fast. How old did we look?
I mean, definitely younger, like 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like 20s is so.
Yeah.
Fine, mid 20s, 25s.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
Yeah, like there's the people. I don't want to call anybody out. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from
too
that.
nice.
But
I don't want to like hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah,
but-
they just look so much older.
Oh,
For sure. No, you guys look mad. I mean, you look like you're like 21.
Whoa.
And you look like you're like 23. I'm not even joking. I'm
look
not even
older
trying
than
to compliment you, genuinely.
Thank you.
Huh?
I look older than him.
I mean, 23 is the same thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
true.
I look younger. That's just what I said.
Well, I appreciate the honest feedback.
Found a youth.
I mean, I'm definitely on pictures. Like, you guys definitely look way. It's kind of, I think, the same with you, Ben.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. We have the pump going. We have the perfect lighting.
Wait.
It's a lot different.
So you don't you think I look bigger in pictures than in person?
Oh, definitely. You definitely look way bigger in pictures. For sure.
Well, doesn't everybody, though?
I would
Yeah,
agree.
I mean, technically,
I would
yeah.
agree.
Technically, yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, no. I kind of knew the answer to that. It's just like some people will say, okay, it doesn't count because they're comparing me in my videos.
Right.
They're like, you're bigger in person because I'm
Yeah.
not trying to look big in my skits. Okay, that makes sense. But in
Yeah.
pictures, when I'm like flexed up, oiled up,
yeah.
not literally, but
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, definitely look pretty.
Thanks,
freaky.
John.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that.
I mean, if you brought in like Daddy Noel, I mean,
I know what you're talking about.
I mean, I wouldn't even ask you that question.
Yeah, it's true. You don't gotta.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Alright.
you guys look great. Don't
Thank-
get me wrong. I mean,
I'm flattered.
but if you showed me pictures and I knew you guys before, like
Right.
just on photos, like they might they might be on the sauce a little bit. But seeing you guys in person, I mean, it's just like I feel like if people worked out for like 5+ years, they'd be able with the right diet and right consistency, and the right genetics, they might be able to get to where you guys are.
5 years, that's it.
How long have you been
I've
at
been
it?
doing this for 10 years, man.
I've been at it 6+.
All right, my bad.
That's the struggle of a natty,
like
though.
A little 10 years. You gotta give him hope, man. You can't
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah, no, yeah. I've had injuries and shit, so
Yeah,
that's the
no,
only
it's
reason
a good
I'd be 10
excuse.
times bigger. I'd be way bigger now if I never tore my pec. I'd be throwing around 4 or 5.
Yeah, what are you looking like? 190? 190 over there?
Hey, I'll take
There
that.
you go. That's all right.
All right,
What I
now
look like?
he's recovering now.
What I look
He's
like?
recovering.
Oof. Man, I'd say 175.
You overshot. 165 actually.
165.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm more like 185.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's the height,
Yeah.
Tall people always I always say,
Short
I
kings.
always
I'm-
go up.
I wasn't even standing. How'd you know I'm not 6 foot?
He's just trying to compliment
Bro
you. now.
came in.
Yeah.
Bro,
After
so let me get this right. Bro came in here, called us small and short.
What? No, dude.
Yup,
I'm just
yup.
playing. No, we appreciate that feedback. That was
Yeah,
that was
hell yeah.
perfect.
Okay.
Thanks, John.
Absolutely.
problem.
Great meeting you, man.
Yeah, great to meet you, John.
I'll be talking about this after.
Yeah.
After the podcast, I'm like, yo, so what kind of stuff you got on? Huh?
True.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast. Hi.
He's like, I
That's what's
escaped
up.
my room now. He probably felt like he was trapped the whole time.
Damn, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for my friend to come fucking roast you.
No, it's okay.
No, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are fucking small and
I know. I'm like self-com. Like, I hope the camera angle's making me look decent.
Oh, they'd probably make me look small, but with skits, that's the beauty about doing skits. You get your actual form rather than, if I would post straight pictures, people would probably look at me in person and be like, you don't look nothing like your pictures. But since I do videos, you can edit
hard.
videos.
It's very hard, yeah.
Yeah.
But people Photoshop and stuff nowadays, but you can't do that on video, so it's all raw. And I be videoing without pumps, so that's my normal form.
Nice.
Yeah, hell yeah. How do you feel about Photoshop? You ever dabble in Photoshop for yourself?
No, never.
Maybe
I'm
before
so-
you even knew it was a bad thing. Maybe it wasn't like you just didn't know better and you just wanted to.
No, actually, it's funny. Like, I'm notorious for posting really bad photos of myself, and then when people actually do that intentionally, because when people see me
Yeah.
in person, then they're like, "Oh, cool! Like, you actually look normal."
Yeah.
Versus
Right.
the opposite, where like I try to go for a really good photo, and then people see me in person, they're like, "Well, it's not you."
Yeah.
It's true.
The new thing is just like messing with the angles and shit. It's not on Photoshop, but
Yeah.
you angle yourself forward a little bit. Your upper body's starting to look,
For
a little
sure,
sketchy.
angles are huge. For sure.
Yeah.
But I don't do that anyway because if I don't look like that, I don't want people thinking I do, and then they meet me, and then I'm like, they're like, oh, dude, you're small.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather you just see what I am and then.
I mean,
know.
from looking at both of your
what you get.
profiles, you guys look the same. Like from your profiles.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So we're authentic. We have an authentic social media.
Yeah, I definitely
That's
was
good.
like, oh damn, these guys are like really small. I actually like exactly what you have is exactly what you show.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good shit.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
So speaking of like
Authenticity.
angles, what do you think of these mics? Because not many podcast people have the handheld ones, but we were thinking you could hold it, make yourself look a little better. What you
Yeah.
think of them, man?
I like them. I mean, when I did my podcast, we only had handheld, so I like them.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Rode is good. It's a good brand.
I don't know. I was going to say, like, I was going to compare it to stationary tripods as if I do podcasts all the time, but.
Right.
Stationary is kind of a bitch though because you have to like lean up to it. This you can be like relaxed.
That's
and
what
you
I was
can
going
have
to
the
say.
mic anywhere.
You can
know?
kind of lean back and
Yeah.
talk right here.
Yeah,
lean
it's a
forward.
lot
Like,
better
If
in
the
my
mic was always right there every time you talk,
Yeah,
you'd have to get out of position.
for sure.
Yeah. Kind of trying to wrap things up. What's some final questions you got for him?
Final questions. Yeah, really. Yeah, let's just pull up what we got on the phone because we wrote some stuff down. Let's not pretend like we have it all saved in the brain. All right. We keep it pretty honest over here. If I could pull it up now. Where was it sent?
The group chat.
Yep, and I'm in how many group chats? How many chats?
Anyway, look at that.
Gotcha.
What's your favorite part of LA? As someone who's
Favorite
not
part?
from LA, what's your favorite part about it?
I love the diversity.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have the beach, you have the mountains. I mean, if you want to go snowboard, you have to drive 2 hours. You know what I mean? It's like right there.
Really? Where at?
There's a place called Big Bear. There's just in the mountains a lot of different places you can
I
go.
did not know that. I didn't
Pretty
think you like LA nice and sunny. I didn't think
Yeah.
you would have anything like that around there.
Yeah, you have some areas with a lot of brush. You have the desert, and it's just like beautiful scenery. My favorite part of LA, like physical location, is got to be like Malibu. It's so pretty,
Yeah.
so pretty.
Never been.
Very, very
Damn,
pretty.
we have to take you. How far is Malibu from here?
35, 40 minutes.
Yeah,
That's not bad
we'll
at
take
all.
you on a stroll.
It's really cool when you drive down PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. Very, very neat.
Zoe 101.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoe
That's
101.
sick. I remember we drove through there. We actually
Yeah.
saw that on when I was here a few years
It's
ago.
very,
they
very
filmed it
pretty.
at?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
It's an actual
Oh, yeah.
school.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
It's
I didn't know that.
Pepperdine.
Well, I mean, I guess I kind of knew it was. It wasn't like a set like anything else. But yeah. Question. Now I got a question now. So wait, what did I just miss actually? What were you
asked
just
me
talking
what,
about?
You asked me what.
LA. Favorite part of LA?
Favorite part of LA. No, I knew that was gonna happen. I have a question, but I'm not gonna jump right to it really quick.
Wait, what just happened?
Yeah, wait, what just happened? Because I had a question for like related
He was
to
just
this.
saying he was asking what my favorite part of LA was.
Right.
Cool, Malibu. All right. Like, would you want to live there? Like,
If I had a lot of money, I would definitely have a house there.
like
yeah,
if you had unlimited money, that's where you'd go.
definitely. I mean,
What-
partially.
Where would you go if you had unlimited money? You were gonna go anywhere. Like,
Oh man, I mean, I would have a lot of different places, but
Yeah, it's true.
one of my favorite places is Paris. I love Paris.
really?
I love like tropical, like Miami. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
my fucking vibe. Like, I love Colombia. I love a lot of different places, man. Yeah, I like Europe a lot. Yeah, I would, if I had unlimited money, I'd have homes everywhere.
you traveled a lot. I forgot about that. You've probably been
Yeah, not a whole ton, but I've been to a few countries.
a few countries. Yeah, I haven't been out of the country.
Really?
Yeah, no, I really haven't.
It's an experience, man.
Yeah.
You should definitely go. It's pretty wild how different cultures are around the world. You know, because you'd
Yeah.
expect like everyone's human at the end of the day,
Right.
but not everybody acts the same.
Oh no.
You know,
Right.
it's kind of crazy.
No.
Like everyone's appropriated to their own like little thing.
Yeah. So much like Japan, dude. Everybody follows the rules, and it's not so chaotic.
It's like exactly like that.
like
yeah.
US. But
People are just like different though. You know, just they're exposed to a whole different world. It's probably not even like, you know, to them it's just that's all
Life.
they know.
Yeah,
it's just life. Yeah.
That's why it's really hard for like immigrants like from anywhere to come into the US because it's such a cultural shock,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, from where they came from to everything going on in America, man. I can imagine.
Yeah.
And get an iPhone, and it's like, shit, it's game over after that.
Yeah.
It's game over after that. All right, so we'll pretty much wrap this up. Right? We should do like 3 rapid fire, and I was gonna start off with like. Let me not pretend like I know what I'm doing here. I don't know how to exit this out.
Hold on, I want to tell this. I forgot. I have a story for you.
Yeah.
Bingo. Save the day.
Did you?
We'll lay back.
Zela got started early 22. Is that correct? Right. So I seen, because I followed David at the time, I seen him promoting it. Right. This was when I didn't have any sponsors. DM Zela. I was asking if y'all were looking for any athletes. Did not get a response back. What up with that, man?
Oh man.
Hey,
This is what we came for.
Oh shit.
is
To
what we came
squash
for.
the beef.
Yeah.
That's why you're here.
Yep.
Okay, I see now.
y'all turned me down. Actually, y'all didn't respond, so I unsent the message. But
To be honest, when did you send it? Like right when we opened?
yeah, it was like summer 22.
Damn, that's crazy. So I didn't hire a social media manager until like November or December of that year. And so I was definitely not on top of the DMs. So like I had so much going on, and dude, there's such an influx of messages that I was just like, I probably didn't even see it, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to mess with you because I remember when we were coming here, I was like, I reached out to him early, but
Damn, I'm sorry, brother.
So-
Definitely not malicious.
no,
It probably was,
it's
dog,
all good.
at the time.
You probably regret it big
At the
time, but it's all
time.
good.
Yeah.
No, I'm
I'm
just
kidding.
messing.
No, I get that, dude.
It's funny, actually. You know, in the beginning, up until like a month ago, we really were not trying to onboard any athletes because our demand was, you know, thankfully very high.
It's good.
From consumers without having to pay athletes. And I think we've come to a point where I just want to diversify and allow more people to hear about the brand. And so that's why now we're onboarding athletes, you know? But yeah, that's funny. It's really funny.
Oh yeah, thought I'd bring it up.
How long ago was that?
It was the summer of 22.
So we have history.
There's some beef
Absolutely.
that has to be settled, but it's okay.
Could have took a chance on me early.
It's settled
Yeah.
now, though. We're
Yeah.
good. We're
Yeah.
straight.
I don't know.
It's okay. We're friends now. It's all good.
We're cool. You guys have to still work on it. Yeah. You guys have to fix out. You got to work some shit out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm going to text him on the side later and apologize.
You should.
Yeah.
He's-
I'm going to take him out.
He was talking about it, but yeah, I was like, all right, but we'll work
We're
this
going
out.
to
We're
have
gonna
a
go see
late night
it.
talk.
I was upset about it,
We'll
but
talk
it's
it
okay.
out. It'll be okay. It's be okay.
But yeah, to wrap it up, you want to throw that question at him?
I think you knew the question, like how you wanted to ask it. So I think this is your question today.
Right. No, it's just a random ass question.
Yeah, random
But-
question.
So
I might morph it too.
you have full on confidence. You have a great pump going, right? You had an all time high.
You know those feelings. You know those days.
I had,
gonna
I had it
ask you-
40 minutes ago, man.
We're gonna ask you.
peak performance, Ilya.
We're gonna throw you out of Animo. And you need an answer if you could
Genuinely.
take them 1-on-1. Fight to the death.
So
No
offline.
weapons.
Okay.
Okay.
Just don't say grizzly bear.
No,
Of course.
That's
That's
ridiculous.
like out of the question.
Yeah,
Out of
no.
the question.
We're gonna start off with something like
All right.
a silverback gorilla.
Ooh.
Bro, I was literally going to say,
Annihilated.
don't say two animals. The bear and the gorilla.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no.
Okay, at least we know. Even at
Okay.
Ilya's.
He's realistic.
Yeah, it's realistic.
Hell no.
That's what we're getting at.
Whoever says yes to that is fucking mental.
Stupid.
Yeah, that is pretty mental.
Okay,
though.
something like that.
You're
pretty
like,
crazy.
yeah, I would do it though.
Yeah. But I'm asking at you, like right now, you're relaxed now. You know, we're talking
Bro,
like
you know how
peak.
fucking strong a gorilla is?
But it's not about whether you could or not. It's more about what you think you can do. You'd get ripped in too. I would too.
So
You think you could take a fucking...
No.
Oh, you don't think you can do
Oh,
it?
absolutely not. But I'm saying this question is when you're just feeling the best. That was a bad one. Okay. He's gonna
yeah,
get
no,
ripped
that
in
was
two.
the joke. You threw that out there. Anyway, so something
That was the
so-
joke, though.
Something realistic,
Okay.
like a mid-sized cat, a mountain lion.
You think a mountain lion like that one motherfucker?
It depends on where it's got me. Like, those cats are quick. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Cat-like reflexes and shit.
Yep. Agility.
Agility.
They don't really got a whole brain telling them, oh, you probably shouldn't do this. They're just gonna try to.
You see me?
They're gonna try to kill you.
You know what's
Right.
funny? I've thought about taking a mountain lion before. Do I think I could do it? Genuinely? Yeah.
Yeah. No, someone's done it. It's
Love it.
I've
It's
heard
been done
in the news.
I think
It's
it was a
been
cougar.
done.
It's been
But
done.
I will say that guy got mad lucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know the size.
Have you seen the video of the guy hiking on the trail and he stumbles across a mountain lion and its cubs? And then he's backtracking for like 7 minutes.
Yes.
That shit is crazy.
Yes.
For a whole 7.
That is the craziest video ever.
Because you're never supposed to turn your back on, like...
Imagine how bad his heart was pumping.
Oh my God.
No, my hands were clammy watching the video.
That
I
is a
remember
story
thinking,
you can tell for the rest of your life every single day.
Yeah,
It'll never get old.
100%. That's what's up. See, me with full-on confidence is going to pounce on me. I'm going to, the claws is where it gets you, right? It's going for the jugular. I'm going to hit that out the way, get it in a headlock.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to just hold on to it, put the bicep in his throat.
With the
and
biceps in the throat, yeah.
I would just probably kill it in 45 seconds. I feel like 45 seconds is going to be choked out. So, yeah, no, it's going down easy.
Okay.
That's you
think it's easy?
Yeah.
All right. I would call. I don't know about. I think I'd have a tough time, and I'd probably almost die.
Probably almost die.
I'd do it though.
All right, cool.
That's just my stupid confidence talking.
Yeah, we're talking about like peak when you're just like feeling like a god because you're off the pre, your pump's good. Obviously, you're not going to fight the best when you have a pump, but like the mental state that you're at.
Yeah,
that's where the question.
If I get access to like a stick nearby,
yeah,
I'd just fucking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's smart, dude.
You know
could
what I'm
use
saying?
weapons. That's true.
Say no weapons.
Oh, you said no
Regardless.
weapons. Yeah.
But if I'm on the ground and I happen to see a stick nearby, I'm gonna use the stick.
yeah, you're not gonna not use the stick. Right?
Love
It's
that.
technically not a weapon.
All right.
So it could take a mountain lion. It's great confidence.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we'll go ahead and wrap
cool.
this up. It's been about an hour now. But
Yeah.
anything you want to plug, anything you want to say?
Just the Zela app coming out in February. Go check it out, guys. I think, like I said, it's very cool for people that are beginners or intermediate, and it's very personalized to you. I think a lot of people will appreciate the work that we've done with the app.
Heck
Absolutely.
yeah, I've seen the app and it looks really good, and he's not lying. It's exactly how he describes it. So it's gonna be something to definitely look forward to, guys. So
Yeah. Thank
Absolutely.
you guys for having me.
yeah,
Thank
how do you
you.
think it went? How do like give me your honest
Honestly,
opinion
I mean,
on
like
the pod?
this is your first one, and
Yeah.
I think that you guys did stellar.
Really?
Right, for real.
Not
Yeah.
lying.
Well, obviously
no, hell
being
yeah.
proven along the way, but we appreciate that. We appreciate you being the first guest.
Of course, yeah.
Hell yeah!
Absolutely.
Thank you so much,
yeah,
bro.
I'm honored.
It's a big honor.
It
So
honestly is an honor.
Thank you, guys. Yeah.
We pretended like we didn't know who you were, but we knew who you were the whole time. We knew who you were.
hell yeah.
yeah.
And we appreciate the workout because might be sore in the morning.
Let me know if you are. I'm actually curious.
I'll let you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
Absolutely. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching. Think we're pump out. I don't know how to outro. I'm sure we'll cut it way before that. That's awkward.
I think you got it there.
Yeah, no, cut it right.